Let me ask you something. Have you ever seen a photo so beautiful, so unbelievably perfect, that your first thought was, that has to be fake? Someone edited that. That cannot exist on the same planet I wake up on every morning. I know that feeling. I have had it too. But what if I told you that every single place I am about to show you, every color, every reflection, every impossible landscape is 100% real? No filters, no editing, no imagination, just Earth. Just this planet we have been living on our entire lives, hiding its most extraordinary secrets in places most people will never visit, never see, and never even know exist. What you are about to hear is not a travel guide. This is not a list. This is a journey. We begin in Bolivia, high in the Andes Mountains at an altitude of nearly 4,000 meters above sea level, where the air is thin and the cold cuts through you like glass. There is a place called Salar de Uyuni, and Salar de Uyuni is the largest salt flat on the face of the earth. 110 kilometers wide, over 10,000 square kilometers of pure, blinding white salt, stretching so far in every direction that your eyes cannot find where it ends. But here is what makes it truly unbelievable. During the rainy season, a thin layer of water, just a few centimeters deep, covers the surface. And when that happens, the entire flat transforms into the world's largest mirror. A perfect, flawless reflection of the sky above. The clouds, the mountains, the blue, everything above you appears beneath your feet. Perfectly, exactly, like you are standing inside a cloud. Like gravity has stopped existing. Like the line between earth and sky has simply been erased. Lençóis maranhenses, Brazil. Now let's go to Brazil. But not the Brazil you know. Not the beaches of Rio. Not the Amazon. We are going to the northeast, to a place called Lençóis maranhenses. And when you first see it from above, from a plane or a satellite, your brain genuinely cannot process what it is looking at. Because what you see is a desert. A massive rolling desert of pure white sand dunes stretching for as far as the eye can see. But between every dune, nestled in every valley, tucked in every hollow, there are lagoons. Hundreds of them, thousands of them. Pools of crystal clear water in the most impossible shades of blue and green and turquoise you have ever seen in your life. Electric blue, emerald green, sapphire, all of them sitting inside a desert of white sand under a blazing sun. It should not exist. A desert is supposed to be dry. A desert is supposed to be empty. But Lençóis maranhenses receives rainfall during certain months. Bioluminescent oceans. Stay near the water, because this next one will make you question whether you are dreaming. Imagine walking along a beach at night. The sky is dark, the stars are out, and then you step into the ocean, and the water around your feet begins to glow. Bright electric blue. Every wave that crashes lights up the shore. Every movement you make in the water sends ripples of cold blue light spreading out around you. Like the ocean is alive, like it is responding to you, like it knows you are there. This is bioluminescence, and it is one of the most magical natural phenomena on Earth. Caused by tiny microscopic organisms called dinoflagellates, living creatures so small you cannot see them with the naked eye, that produce light when they are disturbed. When a wave moves them, when a fish swims through them, when your hand breaks the surface, they light up. Angel Falls, Venezuela. Now I need you to picture the tallest waterfall in the world. Not just tall, not just impressive. I mean so tall, so completely, absurdly, impossibly tall that the water never even reaches the ground. Angel Falls in Venezuela drops 979 meters straight down from the top of a table mountain called Tepuy. That is nearly 1 kilometer of falling water. And because it falls so far, the water breaks apart. It turns to mist, to clouds, to vapor, before it ever touches the earth below. So what you see at the bottom is not a crashing waterfall. It is a cloud, a permanent mist that hangs at the base of the mountain like something out of a fantasy novel. The surrounding jungle is so remote, so thick, so completely untouched by modern civilization that the falls were completely unknown to the outside world until 1933, when an American pilot named Jimmy Angel flew over them by accident. Ice caves, Iceland and glacial regions. Now we go north, to Iceland, to Greenland, to the edges of glaciers so ancient they contain air bubbles from thousands of years ago, trapped inside ice that was forming before the pyramids were built. And inside these glaciers, carved by meltwater over centuries, there are caves. Ice caves. And I need you to understand that walking inside an ice cave is not like walking inside any other place on Earth. The walls are not white. They are not gray. They are blue. A blue so deep, so rich, so impossibly vivid that it looks like the ice is lit from within. Electric blue, cobalt, sapphire. The ceiling glows, the floor glows, the walls glow, and the silence inside is absolute. Not quiet, not peaceful, absolute. The kind of silence that has weight, that you can feel pressing against your ears. Because you are inside a glacier that is hundreds of meters thick. No wind, no sound, no movement. Tulip fields. The Netherlands. And we saved the most colorful place on Earth for last. In the Netherlands, about 30 kilometers south of Amsterdam, there is a park called Keukenhof. And calling it a park feels almost insulting, because what Keukenhof actually is a living painting. 32 hectares of land covered in over 7 million flowers, planted by hand, every single year. Tulips, hyacinths, daffodils, lilies, in every color that nature has ever produced. Red, orange, yellow, purple, pink, white, burgundy. Colors so saturated, so vivid, so impossibly rich, that photographs of it look like someone turned the saturation dial all the way up and kept going. But here is the moment that will stop your breath completely. When you see it from above, from a drone, from a hot air balloon, from a bird flying overhead, the flowers are not scattered randomly. They are planted in rows, in patterns, in sweeping curves and spirals and waves. 6 places, 1 planet, and most people will never see any of them. Not because they are impossible to reach, but because life gets in the way. The routine takes over. The alarm goes off. The weeks blur into months. And somewhere out there, right now, as you are listening to this, 7 million flowers are blooming in the Netherlands for exactly 8 weeks before disappearing. An ocean is glowing electric blue in the dark. A waterfall is turning into clouds before it ever touches the ground. And a desert is quietly holding seeds that have been sleeping for years, just waiting for the right moment to explode into color. While the ice caves are still glowing, because the most breathtaking things in existence are not in movies. They are not in dreams. They are right here, on this Earth, waiting for you. This planet does not stop being extraordinary just because we stop paying attention. So wherever you are right now, whatever is weighing on you, I want you to remember this. The world is bigger than your routine, more beautiful than your stress, and more alive than you have been allowing yourself to feel lately.